I wish I could tell you that I saw a burning bush or God spoke to me, but the truth is I became increasingly aware of the negative unintended consequences that came from the industrialization, commoditization, and centralization of agriculture. And those unintended consequences typically fall, in the case of agriculture, fell on the backs of the welfare of the animals, the degradation of the land and water, and the impoverishment of rural America. I'm Will Harris. White Oak Pastures in Bluffton, Georgia is my farm. My great-grandfather came to this farm in 1866 after the Civil War. His son, my grandfather, farmed it after him. My father's watch was post-World War II. His generation industrialized, commoditized, centralized the farm. I took over after him. My daughters and I are now transitioning it. When my father's generation industrialized agriculture, they embraced the factory model. You make shirts at a shirt factory, cars at a car factory. You make pigs in a pig factory and chickens in a chicken factory. That model only holds up if, as farmers, we use the industrial tools that reductionist science gave us that will allow the existence of a monoculture. Things like chemical fertilizers, pesticides, subtherapeutic antibiotics, and others. Nature abhors a monoculture. Nature will not allow a monoculture. Nature loves a smorgasbord of many different microbes, insects, plant species, animal species, all living in symbiotic relationships with each other. Chickens were born to scratch and peck, but they can't do it in a battery cage. Hogs were born to root and wallow, but they can't do it in a gestation crate. Cows were born to roam and graze, but they can't do it in a confinement feedlot. We create the environment in which the animal can express instinctive behavior. Because of the holistic way in which we've managed our pastures for the last 20 years, it has become an organic medium that's teeming with life. You can see it, you can feel it, you can smell it. A neighbor's farm that's been managed industrially using chemical fertilizers, pesticides, and intense tillage is like a handful of tiny glass beads with no life in it at all. Being in a place where you can be attuned to the changes of the season, to sunrise and sunset, be connected to the animals, it's just good for your psyche. You know, my father said the best thing a land steward could put on his land is his feet. And the best thing a herdsman can put on his animals is his eyes. And it's good for the land, it's good for the animal, it's good for the man.